Did you get it? Okay, bye. Christine, guess what? Why can't? Okay, I can hear you. You're not saying anything. No, I can't hear you. Wait, now say something. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I swear to God, I promise you, I have the worst luck with guys. Like, but anyways, wait, exciting news first. So, there's this thing called Student Government Association at UH, and there's like different boards, and I ran for the Health Policy Board, and I had my interview with the vice president yesterday, and she gave me an email saying I'm appointed to go talk to the senators because UH has like a senator, and I get to talk to them, make a speech, and if they like it, like 2/3 of the house, if they like it, um, then I get to serve on the board. That's so exciting.
It's awesome. I am not like involved at all right now.
Really? What have you been
Yeah.
doing?
Huh?
What have you been doing?
Like, what do you mean? Because like I don't want to be involved too much because I have to leave quite a bit for HOSA anyways, and I'm trying to start my own HOSA chapter. So
Yeah. Um. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about Ryan. I promise you, this is it's actually not a really long story. Where should I start? Let's start from the beginning. Okay?
okay.
So one day, because he lives like across the hall from me, but like diagonally, so like right there, that room right there. So
Dang.
I know. Um, so we had a hall meeting, like a hall, like with our RA,
Mhm.
and so that's when I met him, and I was like, hey, and then we talked a little bit, and that's pretty much it. That was like a 2-second thing, and so one day, because I don't know how, but like my friends like became friends with him. So we got a text message. First of all, he has a country accent. That was like the first thing I noticed about him, and I was like, wow, I like you already. He has like such a cute country accent. Okay, anyways, and then my friend was like, hey, come to Ryan's room, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? So my roommate and I went over there, and we know this one girl. Her name is Shivangi, and she just moved here from India. She's like the most innocent person you ever meet. And they were like, oh, Shivangi's drunk, by the way. And we were like, no. Like, that's like me getting drunk. Like, what? Like, so we came in, and there's this super innocent girl. She's like sitting there, and she's like one of those emotional drunk. So, like, she's literally crying, and she got so emotional, which is totally irrelevant. Anyways, so then that one night, literally, like, we had a sleepover with like 10 people that we just met, and we became like super close, like just became so close. Um, then we like hung out and we had a sleepover, and so we pushed two twin beds together to fit 9 of us. Okay, and so Ryan and I we kind of like talked a little bit, and so um, we were on one side like squished, okay, while everyone else like in the bed. Okay, and then yeah, and then like, we just met each other, and like all of us, we just met, and we were literally all in the same bed, and we were just like half naked, and it was a fun night, whatever. And so the next day, so now we're all kind of like friends. Can't remember everything that happened. It was just like Ryan and I started talking, right? This is like the second day, and there was this glow party, and like that morning we were talking about like no, I remember now. This is like just happened, but I can't remember like the chronological order. But the next day we were doing homework, so it was like all of us in this one lounge doing homework, and Ryan was there, like I can see him, but we weren't like really talking. And then we
And
somehow
he was
got
what?
he was there, and he was sitting right there, but I was sitting right here, so like we didn't really talk that much.
Yeah.
Um, and then we were talking about RHA, which is like this resident hall association.
Mhm.
And he was like, I'm running for board chair. And I was like, whoa, I actually wanted to run for representative. And so all of us were just like, oh my gosh, this and that. And like, so we all like came together and we were like, oh, let's run together as a dream team. And we were thinking about campaign stuff and like everything. And then our RA came and she was like giving us advice and stuff. And then so Ryan and I, like that night, we got to know each other. And we were
Yeah.
like a lot alike. Like, we just started talking about everything, like it was like really nice. And he like watched one of my Desperado video and like he did a stunt with me. Like he did airplane. Like he literally just grabbed me and I thought this guy was kidding, but he wasn't. He actually like went for it and I was like, oh, okay. But we got it down perfectly. Sorry. But like that night we talked a lot. But then he listens to country music too, okay? Like he listens to everything. Anyways, so the next day we hung out like all day together, and then we went to this glow party, and he was like, "Come on, let's match." And so I was like, "Okay, we'll match." And then we like matched, and then when we got to the paint party, like the glow party, he like put paint on me, like put like a little heart, and like he was being really cheesy, and like it was really cheesy. And afterward, like we left early because I'm not really crazy party type, so like I get tired, And I had paint all over me because Ryan literally put paint all over me, and so I came back and we passed the sprinklers, and like so we were just like playing in the sprinklers, like come on, that's like so cliche scene. And then we went back and like I took a shower, and I promise you, high school drama, like college pressure is so real. So I got out of my shower and I'm like in a bathrobe. I'm sitting on my bed because by then it was like 12, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed now, Then it was a Thursday, so there's this thing called Thursday that college students, like the brats, they throw Thursday, and it's called Thursday. So I was like, I'm not gonna go. So then everyone came in my room because they were getting ready, and they were like, why aren't you going? I was like, I'm not going. And then they were just like jumping on the bed, like dragging me out of the bed. I was like, I'm not going, guys. And then um, this girl was like, Colin, but aren't you going with Brian? Because I know he's going. And I was like, no, I'm not. And then they were just like, but don't you like Ryan? Oh my God, you totally like Ryan. And I was like, yeah, I kind of. Okay, this is like our door was open, but like our suite door was closed. But they were yelling it. They were just like, oh, Colin, you like Ryan, blah, blah. And guess who like literally shows up right at the door and knocking on the door? It was Ryan. Like he shows up, but he acted like nothing happened. Like he was just acting like, oh, hey guys. And like we all started laughing. Here I am in a bathrobe. I have nothing under, okay? So I'm like, I was just like, oh, okay, and I was embarrassed because they were like, oh, God, you like Ryan? Oh, that's so cute. And then like 2 seconds later, he knocks on our door, and so I was just like embarrassed, so like I hid under my blanket, and I finally got out. And then he was like, are you going? And I was like, no. And he was like, but you must go. And I was like, I'm not going. And like he was like dragging me, and here I am in the bathrobe, and like they were still like trying to get me to go, but I didn't go that night. I really wondered, like, if I went that night, something more different would happen. But anyways, so then I went to sleep after they all at a party. And it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And then my roommate came back, and she was like, dude, Ryan really likes you. And I was like, why? And she, like, apparently he got really wasted at a party. And he came up to her, and he was just like, so, like, does Con have a boyfriend? Like, I think she's, like, the cutest girl I've ever met, and I think she's really sweet, and I really like her. And then my roommate was like, oh, no, she doesn't have a boyfriend. You should out. And he was like, should I, like, ask her to be my girlfriend first or, like, on a date, you know? And my roommate was just like, ask her on a date. I don't know, something like that, along those lines. And then he was, like, really wasted. And then, like, that whole night, he literally went around telling everyone, like, I have people coming up telling me this, and he was just like going around telling everyone that the girl he likes him back, and I thought that was so cute. So I thought like something was gonna happen, And so like the next day, I didn't see him all day because he was hungover. And it was like that day was a Friday, and so I was studying in the lounge, and they were getting ready to go tailgating. And my roommate was like, "Oh, are you going?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not." And then she was like, "Oh, okay." And apparently Ryan was gonna go to the game, but then I was like, I'm not. And we have a group chat, so then he saw that I wasn't. And then like 5 seconds later, he shows up studying, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna study with you." And then we didn't even study that night. Like so it was like around 4, and we literally talked like all night, and then we went out to eat. And like it was really like cute because like we literally went and out to eat and we were talking like to the point that like they were closing the place, they were putting chairs on the table, and we're still sitting here talking. Like, okay. And then so like it's our first game at our first stadium, so like no one was here. Like we had literally had the whole building to ourselves, and so we literally explored and we talked to like almost everything, and it was like a really fun night. And then that night, friends had like a sleepover, so like we slept together. No, we didn't sleep together, but like we cuddled together in a bed, and then we went to sleep. Like, and and then like our friends make it really obvious. Like this girl, her name is Cece. She like came up and she was just like, "Hi guys," and then we were like, "Hi," and then she was all, "So, are you guys hanging out right now?" And we were like, "Yeah," and then she was like, "Well, we're going tailgating. You guys have fun." And don't have too much fun because I don't want no babies running around here. And it was so embarrassing because she said it right in front of us.
My room. My room's motion. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, my room's motion censored, so like you have to keep moving in order for the lights to stay on. Yeah.
But like, so like yeah, and then like afterward, it was like we kept gabbing like our friends, like one by one. They're literally coming up to us, and they're like, "Hi guys." And we're like, "Hi," and they're like, "So, what are you guys doing?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, stop!" You like, God. And like, later on, like this girl Taylor called him on the phone, and she was really loud. Like I think she was at the game, so I guess she was screaming on her phone. But I can hear, and she was all like, "So, are you going to the game, Brian?" He was like, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to the game." And I was like, "You wanted to go to the game, you can totally go. I'm just going to sit here and do my work." And he was like, "No, I'll stay with you." So then she's like screaming on the phone. She's like, "Oh, since you're staying with Khanh, give her a really good time tonight." And I can hear it, and it's like really awkward, you know? And it was like cute. And then so, but like, okay, he's literally like perfect. Like we would talk, and we took an online pharmacy technician test together that night. Like, okay, he's literally perv. Then we hung out that weekend together, and then on Monday we went and painted a house for volunteer together, and it was really nice. And he got paint on me, and like you're not supposed to get paint on each other because you're painting a house. But I feel like he does really cute things, and that's really nice and cute, and I liked him, you know. And that's when like at that point I really liked him. And then after we painted a house, we went back and we were hanging together as a group. This is where it all went downhill. So like for the past like 5 days, it was like so much fun and cuteness and like rainbow. My roommate was like, so why haven't you asked Con out yet? Because you know like everyone knew that he likes me and I liked him, so like all our friends were like being really embarrassing about it. And then guess what he says?
What?
He goes, "Oh, I like her, but I don't want a relationship right now." And he was like, "I think relationships are stupid and they're a waste of time." And then one of my friends, he was like, "What the heck? But like, have you never had a girlfriend?" And he was like, "I have, and that's why I think they're stupid. I like the way things go right now." And then my roommate was like, "What do you mean things are going? There's nothing going on right now." And he was like, "I like how we are right now. I just don't want a girlfriend, but I like how things are going right now." And I was like, my roommate told me afterward, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna talk to him. I've been trying to avoid him. And then he was just, and then I heard one more story, and it was like, he was all, "Well, I feel like Con is someone I want to like settle down with, you know, in the future. But like right now, it's like first year in college. I want to like have fun and stuff. Yeah, my perfect guy isn't so perfect after all. Just saying. And so I heard that, and I was like, okay. By then, I was like, gonna let it by, like I'm not gonna be a part of it. And then we had
Well, I
dinner.
think your first like red flag should have been that he got drunk. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna put that out there, but
No, but like afterwards, like he got drunk the first night,
yeah.
But the second and like the rest of the 4 days, he was like literally holding my hands and like doing like couple stuff like really cute things,
Yeah.
And then that was it. And like I tried like avoiding him, and like it's really awkward because like I'm supposed to like not know, so I'm not supposed to like know, and so I kind of like avoided him. And then recently, like 2 days ago, my friend's like best friends with him, and so he was like, so what's going on? Like what really happened? And he was like, well, I just got a relationship that he's been with for like 4 years, and they just broke up this summer. And so he was like, and so I literally just broke up with her like 3 weeks ago, and so I have feelings for her because I've dated her for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I don't want to do that to Connor because I still like her and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna avoid this guy. So I've been literally avoiding him like ever since. I was like, I don't want anything to do with you right now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm kind of in that situation too.
Are you? What happened?
Kind of. Like I actually
What happened
started
to
off.
that one guy you were telling me about?
Huh?
What happened to that one guy you were telling me about?
Which one?
Like in the summer?
Oh, I haven't talked to him since we got here, so that's not a thing anymore. But I was talking to this guy over the summer, and I was just like, he was just kind of like being flirty, and I was like, oh, okay. But like he had a girlfriend, and he was like telling me, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to my girlfriend tonight, and we might break up, blah blah. And then later on, he told me, oh no, we stayed together. And then like the first couple of weeks of school, then they finally broke up again. And then I guess we started hanging out more and like kind of like started as friends, but then we kind of like developed into more. And then his roommate was talking about this girl that he liked, and how she doesn't feel like she's ready for anything because she just recently broke up with her boyfriend, and then the guy that I've like liked a little bit, he's like, hey Christine, like what are we? I'm like, I don't know. What are like? I don't know what we are. And he's like, you heard what Ashley said. I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, you're aware that I broke up with my girlfriend recently. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'm not really ready for a relationship right now. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, be the girl of the relationship. Like, okay. And I don't know. He just kind of like in that way. He's just like, I'm not ready for you. But then like lately, he's been really like. Really, I don't know. He's been handsy, let's just put it that way. I don't know. It's kind of weird, and I'm just like, this is a little weird.
I feel like you shouldn't go with him because you're kind of like the rebound girl right now.
Yeah.
Like, and like the fact that he like just broke up with they just broke up and he's already going after you, it's weird.
Yeah, no. And he still
Why are you
talks
guys
to her. I don't know. He still talks to her, and like she's trying to like be friends with him. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you that I am literally like about 90% over Brian. Because I don't know like what it is, like I think I have like this stupid thing wrapped in my head that he's like this perfect guy, but he's not. But recently I just met a new guy. His name is Joseph.
You're gonna constantly meet new people. It just sucks because I'm tired of just like meeting so many people and like wondering if they'll like stay in my life. You know what I mean? It's kind of tiring. actually.
See, I have like this group of friends that we've been hanging out since like the first day we got here, and like except Brian, he hasn't been hanging out with us that much after awkwardness between us. Um, but I met this guy in bio yesterday. Okay, yesterday, and he was sitting like a seat down from me. Like there was like a seat in between us, and I was like, I turned to my friend Alexis, and I was like, Alexis, there's a cute guy sitting next to me. Oh my gosh! And apparently behind me is this another cute guy that she was interested in, but she didn't find my guy attractive. But I found my guy attractive, and she found her guy attractive. Anyways, so then these clickers didn't work that we were using for like our quiz, and it wouldn't work. And like I was like, wait, how did you get yours to work? And he was like, oh, if you do it really fast, it works. Then we started talking a little bit, and then like halfway through class, he like got up and like he moves to the chair next to mine. Like literally halfway through class, he physically got up in the middle of lecture, moved next to me, and he was like, oh, do you mind if I sit here? Because my chair was a little bit squeaky. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And me being like fabulous con, like I opened my binder because I was trying to make room because there was no one sitting next to me, so I was like, I had like all this free room. So now I have to like close my binder to get my paper out because now I actually don't have any room for myself. And so I opened my binder to get my paper out, and my pen, it ricocheted across the, I don't know how it happened. I guess like it was, I don't know how, like it was aligned with my binder rings. But like, it literally went flying, and it was like the most embarrassing thing ever. It literally went flying. And then he like helped me pick it up, and it was like, it's so embarrassing. And then like afterward, we like, cause afterward my friends who I was with, they had brush, you know, so it started like 4:30, and so she got her class like 10 minutes early, and so I was sitting there by myself, and then well with him, and then later after class he like walked me back to my dorm, and like he was like, oh, so like can I have your number so we can like study for bio. And I was like, yeah, we can study for bio. And then he left. That was it. And then we texted, and he's so sweet, Christine. Like I was telling him I was like really nervous about like um the speech I had to make in front of the Senate, and he was like giving me like this super cute advice, and he was like really sweet. But I don't want to like him. I'm literally staying off of guys because I don't want another Ryan, because actually that actually hurted me a lot.
I got you. I don't know, I'm kind of lonely right now, so I mean, my roommate's out with their... Okay, so she's been hanging out with this guy constantly, every single day, like every chance they get, and they haven't defined their relationship. Like, they don't know what they are. It's kind of funny. Because everybody asks her, hey, are you and Mason a thing yet? And she's like, I don't know. And she's freaking out about it kind of inside. But she's not, like, she doesn't want to ask or anything, so it's funny.
Yeah, that's the thing with me and Ryan. Like, you know, like all the stories I've been telling you, it's all from someone else. We have never actually like talked about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't, he doesn't know what goes on my mind. I don't know what goes on his mind. So like we never actually talked about it. But I'll show you what Joseph looks like, because Joseph is really cute.
Okay.
Isn't he cute?
Oh, he is cute. Dang, you have all the cute guys.
He added me on Facebook.
Oh.
But, I mean, I don't think it's going to work out anyways, because apparently I'm just cursed. Oh, you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
So, one of the 5 days with me and Ryan, they were getting ready to go to a party. And so, but me and my friend Taylor and I were going to watch one party together.
You haven't?
I've been invited to so many, and like I just don't go.
Yeah, I'm not a party person.
I don't know, like fraternity party. I don't want to go. Like I thought about partying, like, you know, like I would go for fun, but like I don't know. I don't think I'd fit in.
Me either.
Anyways, so this is gonna blow your mind. Okay, so it's one of the 5 days, the 5 good days, and we're still friends. We were like close. I came back and I went into Taylor's room because they were all going to a party, and Taylor and I were going to watch High School Musical and Camp Rock. And so I came back into my room to take a shower so I can not smell bad when I'm having a sleepover, you know? So I came in, and Ryan's in my dorm with, like, Alexis and this girl, Kelsey, and they were getting ready for the party. And I was like, hey, guys. And then Ryan was like, hey. And then he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to head in Taylor's room to watch Camp Rock. And he was like, Camp Rock? And I was like, yeah, Camp Rock. You should come watch it with us. And he was like, I mean, I'm going to a party. And I was like, okay. And then I go in my room, and I come back out because there's a suite area. That's where our bathroom and other stuff is. So I came in and came back out, and he was like, oh, you know what, Alexis? I don't think I'm going to make it to that party because I was, like, really hungover last time. So, like, I kind of don't want to party anymore. And then so Alexis was just like, what? Okay, stop being so lame. You're going to that party. And I was like, Alexis, what the fuck? Like, you wanted to stay and hang out with me. What the heck? And then so I was going to, I talked to them for like 2 seconds, and then they left to go to another room. Because apparently the thing is, before you go to a party, you like drink first a little bit so you can be hyped to go to the party. So they got out, and Alexis,
all right.
right? I didn't know that. Okay, so we got out. They got out. Alexis and Chelsea were in this guy Colin's. Colin is Ryan's roommate, which is right there. So they were like standing in the hallway talking to him. And like I opened my door really quick, and Ryan was there, and I was like, Ryan, you should like not go to the party and watch Camp Rock with me. Just saying. And then so I closed the door and went to the shower, and then apparently my friend Obina was there, and he was like, yeah, I was outside, and Ryan was like, oh, this is a really hard decision. And then so he left with them, so I was like, okay, well then, go to your stupid party. Then I took a shower, I came in Taylor's room, and it was her, Cece, and Obina, and we were just gonna watch a movie. And then, like, 10 minutes later, like, someone knocks on the door, and then we were like, who could that be? Like, they're all at a party, and then they were just like, oh my gosh, if that is Ryan, it's gonna be, like, the cutest, most romantic thing ever. And, like, we opened the door, and guess who was out there in pajamas, and a pillow, and a blanket, like, just out there. They went over the door, and then, like, he doesn't know that we had, like, he was knocking on the door, and we literally took, like, 5 minutes because they were all jumping around. They're like, oh my gosh, I wonder who that could be. Oh my gosh, that was right. It would be the cutest thing ever. And I was just like, just go open the door. And then so my friend Cece went, and like she looked at the peephole, and it was Ryan. Instead of opening the door, she ran back in, and she was like, come on, it's Ryan. And I was like, okay, we'll open the door. And then she was like, no, you open the door. I think he'd rather see you. And I was like, just open the door. It's not a big deal. He's still waiting this whole time, you know. So I finally got up, and I opened the door, and there's this Ryan, and he's like literally in like a t-shirt and like his pajamas, and it was really cute. And then there goes the second time we slept together. Slept, literally like slept. And like, see, he does really sweet things. And then like, yeah. Oh, wait, that's not the point of the story. So around 4 o'clock in the morning, Ryan was like, I don't know why, but he decided to start going back to his room to get something. He got back to his room, and then he came back, and he was like, guys, there's my roommate doing Khan's roommate right now. And I was like, what? First of all, his roommate has a promise ring. That means he's going to get engaged. He's pretty much engaged to his girl. So he came back. No, and he was like, I think I heard Alexis in my room. And I was like, no. So I went back to my room to see if Alexis got back from the party or not. But she wasn't there. And so I came back there, and I was like, she's not there. And then so we're all like screaming, like, ah, I can't believe this is happening. And then so Taylor, I don't know why Taylor and Ryan decided it was a good idea to like go back into Ryan's room to listen to the door just to make sure that it was Alexis that was in there. So we call this guy Jasmine, and because he's like a lovable douche. He's like really attractive, but he's like annoying attractive, you know?
Okay.
He's like really sassy. So we called him, and they went to the party together, and we were like, Jasmine, when was the last time you saw Alexis and Colin? And Jasmine was like, I think they were both heading up to the third floor together. Why? And then we hung up, and we were like screaming, like, oh my god, like, what? Like, that's crazy. And then, yeah, and then we made fun of them for it. But he like stayed in his room for like 2 days because he felt so bad because he cheated on his girlfriend. But that's not it. So Alexis started developing feelings for him, but he has a girlfriend in promise ring. So one day was last Saturday. I was sleeping in my bed at night because I was sleeping, and I woke up to like this giggling sound, and I thought I was hearing things, so I just went back to sleep. Then I like checked my phone, and there was this girl Jenny, and she was like, "Con, I need to tell you something." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "I'll tell you when you get there." And I was like, "Get where? What are you talking about?" Because I was like half asleep texting her. And so I'm still hearing this giggling sound, so I'm like, okay, I'm not hearing things anymore. I got up to try to find where the giggling noise was coming from. It was coming from our shower. There was giggling and there was moaning. Coming from the shower, there was a guy in there, and my roommate. So this is a good time for me to leave. So then I get out, and then I got out to call Jenny, and I was like, Jenny, what do you want? But as I'm calling Jenny, I look down the hallway, and there's Ryan and two other guys, and this one, like, Asian girl, like, Vietnamese girl. Her name is Shelly. I don't like her. Just one of those Vietnamese girls I don't like. Like, the really
High maintenance ones.
kind of, but, like, you know the really bitch-looking ones?
I guess.
Like, okay, so, I don't know, there's, like, friendly people and, like, bitchy-looking people. But that goes for every race. So then I started walking down because I see Ryan, but I'm, like, still on the phone with Jenny.
Uh-huh.
And that Asian girl was drunk. She was, like, so small and drunk, and she was just sloppy all over the place. And then I was like, hi, Ryan. And he was like, hey. Ryan was kind of tipsy. And he was just like, I was like, oh, did you guys come back from the party? And he was like, yeah, hold on. So then he went and he, like, put them in their room. He came back out. And he was like, I should probably stay in there because... No, he was like, oh, Colin's with another girl in my room. And so I can't sleep in my room tonight, which makes me really mad. Which his roommate has cheated on his girlfriend, like 2 girls already. So I was like, oh yeah, Alexis in there with they're in there in the shower with another guy. And he was like, oh. And then so I was still I was waiting for Jenny to come up the stairs. And Ryan was like, oh, so what are you gonna do tonight? And I was like, I'm probably gonna just, I don't know, I'm just, cause I'm confused, you know, cause I just woke up and I'm just like waiting for something to settle down. And so he was like, I was like, oh yeah, you can just go back to the room with your friends, cause you know, like we're not on speaking terms that much. And then he was like, well, I don't want to like leave you here with like nowhere to go. And I was like, it's not a big deal, I'll figure something out. Cause I would have just crashed at like Taylor's room. And so he was like, no, let's go in your room and like lock the door so they can't come in. And I was like, you can't lock my roommate out of her own room. And so he's like grabbing my hand, he drags me into my room, and then he like closes the door and he's like locking the door. And I was like, Ryan, you can't lock my door. Alexis is in the shower, she's gonna go back in. And then he was like, no, just do it, okay, I'll just sleep with you tonight, and so she can't go back in. And I was like, Ryan, you need to calm down. I went back out, and then Ryan went back to the room with those people. I don't like those people he's been hanging out with. Which I don't really care, whatever. So then Jenny finally came, and she was like, can I crash here? Because my roommate's like having another guy over. And I was like,
What's up with these people? Like, they need to calm the frick down. Seriously, like, put your stuff inside your pants.
Yeah, but see, this is like all happening at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like half asleep. So then
I'm glad
Jazz
you're not involved in it, though.
Jason came and he was so pissed off looking. He was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like so mad at Alexis because apparently, because she's going through something really bad right now. So like that night she got really drunk. Like she's never gotten that drunk before, and so she was a little crazy with like 5 guys. Yeah. So then the guy comes out of the shower and he was just like, "Oh, she was so easily pleased." And I'm just like confused. I don't know who the heck this guy is. And Jasmine's like, "Are you ready to go back?" And then they kind of like went back home.
Okay.
And then Jenny's there. I don't know what to do with Jenny. And then Lex is like freaking drunk. And like I don't know, like what am I supposed to do with a drunk girl? And it was like so bad. And it was like
Sounds interesting.
it was really confusing.
Here at Baylor, it's like we have curfews for the dorms. So.
Really?
Mhm. Yep. So we can't have like guys in our dorms until like past 2 o'clock in the morning and before 10 o'clock. So.
Oh geez. Like we can pretty much do whatever we want.
Yeah.
And like our RA is like really chill. Like she doesn't really care what we do. But yeah.
Ours care. So.
Like ours like a senior and she was like usually like the sophomores care. Wait. Right, so then I came to Taylor's room and then Brian decided he was going to Taylor's room and crashing there too. And then I woke up like in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep because I was in a really uncomfortable spot. Like Obina was literally spooning me and I was like, and this girl on my left is like literally kicking me and I was like, okay, I can't sleep like this. So I went back to my room the next day. I had my job interview, which I had like no sleep the night before because of these crazy people. Ugh. But yeah. So
My crazy
this
nights involve this.
our suite mate, like the first night she brought this guy home and like it was my birthday, so I was out in the lounge with all my friends and we came back late and she was like had a guy over and he apparently like so her roommate walked in on her doing it.
Wow.
And the guy was literally like, "Oh, do you want to join in?" And the roommate was just like, "What the fuck?" And then she walked away.
Interesting.
People are so thirsty here. What the heck?
I don't really expect that out of U of H, just saying.
Right? Like we are. Did you know that we're like the
Aren't y'all
top?
a Catholic school?
No, we're the top 18 schools in the United States for like being sober. Like we are not a party school. Like we like are in the top 18 or like top 8 of the United States for being the most sober school. Like the most drinking school is like UT and like Texas Tech, but we are like the top sober school. Like
Let me
people
look at
get
that.
tips.
I'm gonna look at the list. Princeton Review. Wait, where is this? Is there an actual list?
Yeah, I can't remember where it's from, but like they posted on the UH page and they were just like, "Hey, this is a legit." Type in like top 18 sober school in the nation.
Oh wait, I think I found it. Yeah, University of Houston's on here.
Mhm.
Rice. Oh wait. Top 20 sober schools in the nation. Princeton review. I wonder if Baylor is on there.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I don't. Where's the list? Party school, jock school, most religious students. What the heck? I don't.
I guess your school is a little more crazier than my school.
But I'm not involved in it.
But yeah, I don't understand. Like, what the heck? Con is someone I want to settle down with? Like, what does that even fucking mean?
I don't know, but he needs to get his priorities straight.
But he's been like partying and doing all this crazy stuff. Like, he went to like a hookah bar the other day. And so I don't find that attractive. So I'm kind of like over him.
Yeah, you should. Oh, we have the most conservative students. Wow. Doesn't say. Yeah, but tuition though. Ooh. Private institution tuition's $34,000.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Are your parents paying for all that?
Yep. Not. We had to pay 8,000 this year, so it wasn't too bad. Or this semester, so it wasn't too bad.
Wait, is it 34,000 every year?
Yeah, but I have scholarships to help pay for it,
Mhm.
and like financial aid and stuff like that.
Are you gonna apply to be an RA next year?
Probably not. We
I
have
think
like
I
things
am.
called CLs. You are?
Like a resident assistant?
Uh, yeah, for like public college. Or no, you're not a public. Is U of H public? Or is it
Yeah,
private?
it's public.
Yeah, like
It's public.
public schools typically have RAs, but like we live in a community center, so it's like CLs, so it's like community leaders. I go to
Because
I go to religious school. Like you don't understand. You just don't understand. Like the stuff that you talk about, I'm just like that would not happen here, in this building specifically.
well, you don't know that.
I do know that according to my friends, like they don't do that kind of stuff, so I'm good.
I guess. Like, could be the group of friends you hang out with. What if, like, the floor above you is, like, a crazy floor? You know?
Yeah, but I don't think so.
Because I know our floor is really crazy. But, like, third, fourth, and fifth floor is, like, the dead zone. Like, everyone's, like, so quiet there.
Uh-huh.
And, like, the sixth floor and the third floor are, like, the crazy floors. It somehow happened that I'm on the crazy floor.
And you're not a crazy person, so that worked
Really
out.
not. But I've actually been really loud since I've gotten here. Because like I just hang out with like really loud people, so like I feel like I need to like yell,
Yeah.
and we yell. Like we get really loud.
Oh.
Like on the weekends, people like usually go home.
Yeah, a lot of people
So
went home this weekend because we didn't have a game.
I was like in my friend Taylor's room and we wanted to watch High School Musical, but apparently everyone else thinks it's really lame.
No, it is college.
Okay, see, the thing is, we didn't invite anyone. We stayed there and we were gonna watch High School Musical 2 because we watched High School Musical 1 last time, and everyone decided they were just gonna come on their own and then like make a big deal about the movie we were going to see.
Oh. Hey, when are you going home? When are you planning to go home?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Okay.
So,
How are you gonna get home?
I'm not sure. I either want to drive. If I get someone to come with me and like take turn driving, then I'll drive. But if not, I feel like I'm just gonna take
Gonna what?
bus. Take the
You take
Greyhound
the
home.
bus? Have you like figured out the schedule and stuff like that?
You just go on the website. Like I'm taking if I do go, I'm gonna take the Greyhound, and like if you go on it and look at the dates and stuff, it says it on there.
Okay.
And I know my roommate's willing to just take me to the bus stop and then pick me up.
Or you can try to stop by Waco and then we could both drive home. I'm just saying, but
Wait, how far are you from? How far am I from Waco?
probably pretty far.
Wait.
2 hours and 50 minutes.
That's not that bad.
It's not bad, but it's still quite a bit.
Yeah, but it takes me like 4 hours to get home, so.
Oh, true. Yeah, if you can get your way to Waco, I can drive home.
Yeah,
After-
where would I park at Waco?
Good question.
Wait, do you have like a parking
I have a
spot?
parking. I have a parking sticker.
Oh darn, because I park in the garage, so I have like a removable thingy.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, you can just give me your sticker.
I don't know. Mine's like on the windows. So.
Darn.
Wait, you have your own car? Did you bring your car there?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe I can take like the bus there,
Mhm.
and then you can just pick me up from the Greyhound, and then we'll go.
Is there a Greyhound in Waco? Let me see.
I'm sure there is, because there's a Greyhound like 5 minutes from University of Houston.
Greyhound near Baylor University. There's a bus service. Let me look at that. That's not what I need. South H Street. Oh yeah, there's a Greyhound bus station, 301 South H Street. Yeah, I know where that is.
How far is it from your dorm?
It's across the campus, but it's not that too far. It's not too far to drive.
Yeah, we can totally do that.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like on one of the breaks, you should come over here and meet all these crazy people.
Yeah.
And I'll take you to the party.
Ooh. Can I speak at your HOSA chapter? Like, can that be a thing?
If I'm an officer next year, then I can totally bring you over.
Or you can tell, like, I can contact one of the U of H people, and they'll give me a reason to actually travel down there too. Because
Yikes. Okay, the next HOSA meeting is on Wednesday, but I have an appointment with the senator, you know?
Yeah.
So I can't make the next meeting.
Okay, I can't really come on Wednesdays. I mean, I have to miss class, just saying.
No, but I'm saying like my next meeting, but like I'll see. Like I'll talk to her.
Okay, say that you know one of the national officers, like, she's kind of my best friend. If you consider me your best friend.
You are. I'm giving you a hug because I miss you. You see that? I gave you a hug. You didn't give me back. I hate you.
I'm sorry, I have water in my hand. It's just like,
But
ow. if my roommate were to like walk in and be like, "Why are you
He's
cutting
gonna
your
be
hair?"
like, what the heck? No, but like, there's this Chipotle. Someone's knocking on my door. Wait 1 second.
Yes, you.
This random guy knocks on our door, and he's like, "Do you have a broom/mop?"
What'd you say?
I was like, "No, I have a broomstick, like a sweeper."
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, so I think there's this Chipotle. I have to look at the calendar, but there's this meet the officers at Chipotle,
Okay.
and I'll like talk to the officers, because I'm friends with one of them. Like one of them was like, "Hey, Chef told me that you were the area VP," and I was like, "No, I'm not." I was like, "Where would he even get that idea from, and why was I even in this conversation? Like, what?"
That's funny.
Alright, I'm gonna look at. But yeah, if you actually come, would you like really go to like a party with me?
I will attend for a couple of minutes. Then yeah.
Because I'm kind of nervous to go, even though like my friends are like the type who like um take care of you when you're drunk, but I'm not gonna get drunk or anything. Wow, they changed the UH website. What the heck?
When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. No place.
Let's see.
I love this song. It's been stuck in my head. Battery. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. If you have to make it. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be.
Where did I find it? I know it's like somewhere.
Place I'd rather be.
Okay, it's.
Okay,
yeah. On Thursday,
Yeah.
there's a officer meet and greet.
Yeah. This Thursday?
This Thursday.
Well, I'm gonna be in Washington D.C. So.
No, but I'm gonna go
Oh.
to the
Ouch. Fudge.
meet and greet, and then I'll talk to them about it.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how, like, would they, like, sponsor you to come over here, or, like, I'm
No,
not
I
sure
can
how.
provide my own transportation. I
Okay.
just have to figure out a time that would be good. Can they well, you're gonna have to ask if they're like you're able to like work around my schedule because I have classes, you know?
Yeah, because our meetings are usually, like, at 7.
Okay.
Wait, when do you get out of class on Wednesday?
On Wednesdays, I get out at 2 something.
Well, you get out and drive right away. You get here by 5-ish.
Yeah, but then I have to drive back, and then it's gonna be a long drive back.
I really wish I was an officer. Then I can deal with this. But, like, I'm not.
I mean, I could drive back. It'd be a long drive, but
Or you can skip school on Thursday.
Thursday's
Okay,
my
really bad.
classes. Yeah.
Wait, what time do you have class on Thursday?
9:30 is the
Okay,
earliest.
you're gonna be, like, exhausted.
Yeah. Could I like come over the weekend or something? Like have a surprise meeting? I don't know.
I don't
Or
know. I'll,
like,
ask
oh
them.
hey, if you want to listen to like a national officer come speak, you know, come to this meeting or whatever.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I'll, like, ask them
Okay.
about something about it. If not, then I'll make it happen next year. Well, that is if I get an officer spot next year.
Okay. One of these weekends I'm probably gonna come up and try to visit you, just BTS. I just don't know when. Or come down to come visit you, but yeah.
Wait, when do we have, like, break?
Good question. I don't know.
I don't even have a calendar. I don't even know how, like.
Look how cute this headband is. Somebody knitted it for me, or crocheted it for me. It's like a little bow.
Aww.
It's navy blue for Hosa.
That's cute.
Thanks.
Have you ever tried this?
Cheez
It's like Cheez-Its, like the spicy Cheez-Its.
No, I'm not.
It's actually really good. You should try it. That's
I'm not sure how to
really
wear
wear
this.
it like that.
I hate being girly. I don't know how to be girly. I guess that's how you wear it. Maybe. Something like that. Probably not. You don't understand, like, sometimes I just miss high school for the fact that I knew a lot of people and, like, I don't know. I don't ever feel like I truly fit in somewhere. It kind of sucks. Like, I have friends and yeah, but, like, I kind of get tired of people. And I just feel really lonely.
What about your roommate? Who has she been hanging out with?
She's been hanging out with a guy.
Like just one guy?
Mm-hmm.
What have you been doing?
Me?
Like, yeah.
What do you mean? Like today or like?
Yeah, just like in general.
Well,
Where do you study?
what?
Where do you study?
In my room.
You should study in the lounge.
It's too loud.
What up, Tom's life?
Lucky is my best friend. She's the Hosa Nationals officer.
Hi.
Hi.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
Oh, our room looks really messy right now.
Yeah, it
she
kind
can
of
see my
is.
room.
Is your clean?
I told you I was somewhat clean.
I remember like the thing. You're like, I'm so clean. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, whatever said, look at that side of yours.
You know what? Shut up.
Hey, I'm trying to make her come down here.
Is she gonna party with us?
Yeah, because we party.
You don't ever do it. I don't you love me.
But I do love you.
You love me.
Are you studying outside?
No, I'm cleaning up so I can shower and go to bed because I have to wake up super early.
For what?
I have rush again tomorrow.
The rush life.
The rush life.
Oh, she's rushing.
Yeah.
Have you decided whether you're gonna rush or not?
It's so much fun.
I don't know, like,
It's literally the most fun you'll ever have.
yeah, but I don't know. My parents are gonna be like, oh, here's money just for you to join a sorority, you know?
Besides with my parents.
But I don't want to pay them back.
Well, there's okay, because like I talked to all the girls and asked them, like each one has different scholarships. Like there's some that'll pay for like your dues, and there's some that will actually like pay for your school, and like each one has a different scholarship.
Yeah, but that is saying that if I get the scholarship, I can't just rely
But
on
not a
that.
lot of people will apply for them.
We need a room here.
We need a cleaning like
I need to go ask Colin for a room.
when
Like, not now, because I don't feel like cleaning right now.
good girl, Cece. You said y'all had deep conversations today.
Yeah,
Were
like,
they actually deep or were they just...
they were pretty deep. We were playing Never Had It Ever,
Oh,
and it got real.
did it really?
It got real.
I got my shirt back.
I found out more about him than I ever wanted to know.
Like what? I'm curious.
I'll tell you later.
That's what we know.
Okay. Well, Christine, you're gonna know about this guy, Colin. He's Brian's roommate. Guy, so we were just like talking about, you were just throwing things in general. We were just like, never have I ever like had sex in public places. And Colin was like, oh yeah, I did it at the park, and I did it in like the movie theater. And he was just like, oh yeah, one time a girl broke, because I was like, I've never had my heart broken, because you know I've never actually been in a real relationship. And he was like, oh yeah, one time this girl cheated on me, so after that I was really heartbroken, so I had sex with like 3 different girls in like 4 nights.
That's a lie. He told me he only did it with 5 people.
Oh. But he said 3 different girls. Wait, no, he said 3 different girls, 4 nights. But his first girl was his Asian girl back in 8th grade, so that's 4, including you. That's 5. Maybe one of the 3 girls. I don't know. I think he lied.
I think he lied too, because we were both drunk and
But then he was
stuff
drunk.
was happening, and I was like, wait a minute, how many people have you been with? And he was like, 5 including you. He either lied to me or he's lying to y'all.
Probably lied to you,
I mean,
just so he doesn't sound like a man whore.
I mean, I don't
Christine, transfer and come to UH.
continue.
And then he was just like, oh yeah, I did this and that, and I can't remember because I left because I was trying to write my speech and they were being so loud. I was like, I gotta go. And he was just like, he got into a fight.
Okay.
Yeah, and I saw the Asian guy today that Justin had a thing.
So, like, fight, dude.
Yeah, the fight dude.
He's goofy as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, you guys went to Whataburger, and I was like, I'm gonna go and Skype Christine. How was Whataburger? Christine, last time I went to Whataburger, I saw like my first she girl. Stop it! There was this guy, and he was like a woman. He was like a woman guy, and I've never seen one before. And
It's not as hard.
it's so weird. Like I've never seen a she before, and it was so creepy. Like it was weird. It was strange, you know. And then this
The stress.
for what? What's tomorrow?
Like,
Fancy. Oh, churchy days. You don't? But that one looks weird.
I like fun.
Okay, should wear that one.
You would have been, like, there's a lot of tacky girls, because a lot of girls are wearing that, like, kind of outfit.
Really? Why? It's so ugly. Yeah, that's so ugly. Why would they wear that?
This is cute, right?
Yeah, I like it. I like the other one better, but, you know, that's just me.
The only reason I don't like that one is because of the weight is like really awesome.
Oh, I like coral because it makes me look tan.
Oh, see, I like pink. Actually, everything is pink.
Because you're already tan.
Well, the only reason, and also with this one, I can wear my
Right.
I'm gonna shower.
Okay, have fun.
Really need
We'll do it tomorrow. Just kidding.
to
We'll do it Sunday.
I'm gonna rush Sunday too.
Bro,
I have rush until Monday.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
What? Okay. Also, have fun.
I'm trying to. Okay, toilet paper.
It's in there.
Is there in there?
Yeah. But I would just take some just in case.
Your friend's about to learn a whole lot about me. Go to bed. Oh my god.
Child, what are you doing?
I can't seem to wear this correctly.
Are you going to bed soon?
No. I have nothing to do tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you?
After I get out of the shower. But you can talk as long as
Well, I'll probably go in the lounge and it doesn't really matter.
No, like it's fine as long as you're not like
Screaming. Apparently, rush week is very stressful.
Ours starts in the spring.
Really?
Mhm.
Do not wear that bow like that. You look stupid.
I don't know how to wear it then.
Wear it like how you did when you first showed it to me.
I don't even know. I look stupid either way. It's alright.
It looks like you're wearing like a hat, like those hat.
I can't deal.
Is it colder?
It's cold here, yeah. It's been like rainy and humid. Like today was like 80, 70, something like that, close there.
Mm-hmm. It's been raining here too, except like see when it rains here, it gets really humid. And it's already humid usually,
Yeah.
so it's really bad. Especially like there's been so many mosquitoes here, it's like scary.
Dude, I have scarred from mosquito bites all over. On the back
Me
of my
too.
legs too.
Everyone at university does, like it's University of Houston does, it's really bad.
I saw that there was like a case of like I think West Nile in Sugarland, which is in Houston, so watch out.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I don't like mosquitoes. Make them go away.
You can if you wear bug spray.
I do. But I still get bit for some reason.
Oh.
I'm a vampire.
Okay. Do you have a retainer?
Hmm?
Do you have a retainer?
On right now?
No, but do you have a retainer period?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not
You
wearing
wear
it right now.
You haven't been
What?
wearing it? You haven't been wearing it?
I wear them like I'm supposed to wear them like every other day, every other night, and I do it. So I wore them last night, so I'm not gonna wear it tonight.
Okay.
Do you wear yours?
Sometimes.
Are you excited? Your
Dentist
braces
appointment
are on?
soon. I have a dentist appointment like during the school year, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to make it? I have class, and I live in Waco. Like, when I am with you.
So you should like go outside your door and study in the lounge and make friends with whoever studies in the lounge.
I really want to make friends that way. Or I could just be in my dorm and like have study time to myself.
Christine, it's
I don't
college.
like, but I don't like people. You don't understand.
What are people there like?
They're nice. I guess. I don't know, I just don't like people.
You should like still like hang out with some people. But you're going to the leadership conference next week. Are you excited?
I'm so excited for it. You have no idea. Like that,
Then you'll be around.
although it's funny because this kind of stuff is not my comfort zone, but that kind of stuff is my comfort zone.
I don't know, everyone here, even though we've only met each other for like 3 weeks, like I feel like we're literally like a family already.
Uh-huh.
Like we're so comfortable with each other, it's like ridiculous. Mainly because maybe the first night we met, we were like all half naked on a bed. But like after that, it's just like I feel like I've known my roommate for like years, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I feel like college is what you make of it. I like these people. We hang out together. We tell each other things. But like I feel like I'm in like a Friends episode.
It happens.
But no, I want you to
Relationships
be
develop.
happy.
Huh?
I want you to have fun and be
I
happy.
am having fun. Not really. Um. Ow, I have a pimple right here.
I have a pimple right here.
I'm struggling with like breaking out. I think it's because of what I eat, but that's alright.
I have gained 10 pounds.
You liar. Like legitimately gained 10 pounds.
I pinky promise you.
Already? You're lying to me, are you?
I promise I'm not. This is really sad because I don't want to. That's not something I'm proud of. Like, yeah, it happened.
Oh my god, I probably gained a couple pounds too.
See, back then I had desperados, to take it off. But now it's been like eating and eating out, and then eating more,
Yeah,
and then eating out.
that's true.
And like our food here is so good. Like so and we would sit there with a group of people and so we would just go back and forth and we would keep eating. And I obviously don't know my limits because I'm being fat because I'm not even that fat. I'm actually normal. But like I can literally gain 10 pounds.
Yeah, do you see this as extra fat? I've probably gained like 5, 10 pounds too.
They all went to my thighs. Like this is getting fat right here.
Oh, I think mine's going to my midsection, which is nice.
But see, the thing is, I walk to classes and they're far, so I feel like I burned something off, right?
I finally got a bike, so I'm good.
You got a bike? Why?
Because I
That's
hate
your literally only way of exercising.
I can ride a bike and still get exercise.
No, but walking is really torturous, and it's tiring. And like my roommate and I have been talking about going to the gym, but we never do.
Same with mine. My gym is literally across the street from my dorm, and I still don't go.
My gym is like far from our dorm, but there's like a gym in our uh, our building,
Yeah.
but it's like really small, and no one goes to it. So technically, I could probably just go there. But am I going to? No.
Because that's just how it works. Have you talked to anybody else from Richardson?
I think I've talked to like Farah. No, not Farah. What? No, I don't know why I said Farah. I talked to like talked to
Talk to who?
Ramla.
Oh, okay.
Because the thing is, we're pretty close friends. We're not that close.
Yeah.
And Michelle, I don't know why, she just like she talks to me, but like she barely talks to me anymore. Like I would text her and be like, "Oh, this happened, that happened." She'd be like, "Oh my gosh, yay!" But like, she doesn't really tell me what happens with her life.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like she's doing it,
Sorry, you're breaking up.
but can you hear me?
You broke up for a second. So what did you say before that?
I mean, it could be like she's not doing anything exciting, but then I would tell her stuff and she'd be like, "Oh, yeah, we."
You're breaking up.
Okay, Okay, how about now?
You're breaking up.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So
But
what
like,
were
yeah, we haven't.
what?
Okay, I'm gonna call you on the phone.
Okay. It's the
Bye.
phone. Okay, bye.